All right, Comics Mohegan, how are we doing out there? All right, yeah, that's okay. It is Friday night, though. Comics, how are you doing? Now that's pretty good. I'm going to want you to welcome our featured comedian. He was here last night for the first night of the series, and he was awesome. I want you to give a warm welcome for our feature, and that's Johnny Peasy.
Hello, Mohegan! Thanks for coming out, ladies and gentlemen. It's great to be here. And I got to tell you something right off the bat. I'm very fortunate, very lucky. I get to work all over the country, all different casinos, Las Vegas, Atlantic City, Reno, Laughlin. And people are always asking me, you know, Johnny, after 35 years, what are you most proud of in your career? And ladies and gentlemen, what I'm most proud of is going overseas to Sarajevo, Kosovo, and Bosnia to entertain our troops. That's what I'm most proud of. Thank you. Are there any veterans in here tonight? Any veterans? Give our veterans a big round of applause. Thank you for your service. I got to tell you a quick story. When I went overseas, I did 14 days, 7 bases. Now, every time we went to a different base, the commanding officer of the base would call us into his headquarters, and he would present us with a citation. Now, me being the genius I am, said, I'm not going to read it now, wait till I get home, and I could reminisce on what I had done. Now, for 14 days, my body clock was off by 10 hours. I was waking up every single night, 2 a.m., wide awake and starving. And now I'm like, now I got to walk 2 miles to the commissary in the middle of the night to get a snack. And my snack for 14 days was Twinkies and chocolate milk, right? So here I am, middle of the night, walking to the commissary. But here's the thing. Every time a soldier sees me, stop in their tracks, salutes me. I go, whoa, they're saluting me. And I'd go, wow, thank you. And I'd salute them back, and I'd walk. 2 soldiers would come by. They'd see me stop in their tracks. They'd salute me. I'd salute them back. I'd go, these kids are great. They salute me. I go into the commissary, get me my Twinkies and chocolate milk. I walk back. Every time a soldier sees me, they stop in their tracks, and they salute me. I salute them back. This went on for 14 days. Finally, the last day, I'm waiting for the transport plane to take me back to the States. I said, you know, I'm going to read one of those citations. Let me see. And it said, thank you, Johnny Peasy, for coming over here for your country. While you're on any base, you have an honorary rank as a lieutenant colonel. I said, oh, my God, can you believe? They knew. I didn't know. I said, if I had only read that citation the first day, I could have sent them over to get me my Twinkies and my chocolate milk. Private, go get me Twinkies and chocolate milk. That's an order. Lieutenant Colonel Peasy here. So excited today. I'm not a big gambler, but I went over to the casino and I played a little video poker. First time in 30 years, I hit for a royal straight flush. Yes! I was so excited. Everybody's coming over, high-fiving me, hugging me. I couldn't believe this first time. And then the pit boss comes over to my machine. He looks at my machine, Ace of Hearts, King of Hearts, Queen of Spades, Jack of Hearts, 10 of Hearts. He says, you don't have a royal straight flush. I said, yes, I do. He says, you got a Queen of Spades. I said, yeah. Well, she identifies as the Queen of Hearts. I am no longer welcome in the casino over here. Oh, my God. This is just like crazy. Listen to this. I was on the elevator today. And on the elevators, you'll see a little screen that tells you the upcoming events. And Rod Stewart come on, and some kid in the elevator goes, he's still alive? So then Frankie Valli comes on. It said, Frankie Valli, November. I said, are you shitting me? Frankie Valli's 91 years old. They bring him in 9 months in advance. They should be hiring him by the day. That's it. 91 years old. Are you shitting me? Oh, my God. You know, it's nice. It's nice to be able to come up here and, you know, tell you a little bit about myself. Makes me feel good. I'm trying to better myself. I go to meetings every day. Sometimes I go to 3 meetings a day, 7 days a week. Ladies and gentlemen, maybe some of you can relate. I'm a pen stealer. Any pen stealers in the room tonight? Here we go. We got one right here. You know what I'm talking about. We have another one over there. And I can't help myself. I see a pen. I can't even. 2 true stories. I kid you not. So here I am. I go to Disney World. I buy something. The woman behind the counter was nice enough to let me use her pen. I get the pen. It's a solid gold Swarovski crystal pen. It's like a $500 pen. I'm like, oh my God, look at this pen. This is beautiful. And she walked away and waited somebody else.
Go to Dunkin' Donuts. The guy behind the counter is from India. He talks real quiet. He thinks that way he won't get grabbed by immigration. Weird. I say to the guy, milk, 2 sugars. Do you want something to eat? What? Do you want a donut or a muff? What? Do you want a donut or a muff? A donut or a muff? Yes. Say donut or muffin. Donut or muffin. Say, do you want a donut or a blueberry muffin? Do you want a donut or a blueberry muffin? Say it again. Come on, stop breaking my balls. You've got a line of people behind you. Breaking his balls. You lose your credit card. You know you call up, it goes right to India. I call up, I lost my credit card. The kid gets on, he says, hello, this is Scott. I said, look, Ravi, I saw Slumdog Millionaire. I don't give a shit what your real name is. I just want to report the fucking credit card stolen. Oh, you sound upset. Let me put on my boss. And the guy gets on. Hello, this is Kevin.
What is your name? Your name? Ann. Ann. Name any card out loud. I'll have it on the other side of this. Out loud. Okay? Sure, it's on here somewhere. The funny thing is, you used to do it to me every week, and I fell for it. Yeah, here's what I'm gonna do. Look on here, remember a card that you see, but please don't pick the ace of spades because everybody picks the ace of spades. Pick something else. You got one? You sure? No, you're not sure. You're scaring the shit out of me, Annie. We're gonna come back, all right? Yeah, don't pick the ace of spades. Everyone picks the ace of spades. Pick one. You got one?
Yes.
Oh, I can't thank you enough for having me. What is your name?
Sue.
Sue. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to remove one card from this envelope, and it's going to be her card. When you see her card, we don't know what her card is, yet I'm going to show you her card. This should get a great applause. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you her card. I'm just nailing it tonight, ain't I? Sue, what was the card?
Six of spades.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right, check it out. I knew it all along. Last week I was doing the show, and the guy next to it was like, I don't want to use her card. They were like, use his card. I'm like, no problem.
Laughter's good for the soul. Better than medicine. Yep.
There's an old saying in comedy that laughter is good medicine.
It is. Yep.
Let's get this ready a little bit here.
you want to see me on the Jimmy Kimmel Show, April 9th, call and tell them I have that day off. Thank you. Oh, we're good. One. I'll tell you that. I don't want any sympathy. That's the show, guys. Thanks for coming. I'm kidding. So my wife's upset I don't buy her flowers. To be honest with you, I didn't even know she was selling flowers. I don't buy some of her. There's a little water here. I told her she paints her eyebrows too high. She looked surprised. You know, because surprised. The joke's not going to get me funny. This is good right here. I'm not holding back. This is the good stuff right here. All right, let's make sure you guys are paying attention. This is my paying attention card. Just let me know if you're really watching. Pretty easy to follow. I got 2 sides. Actually, there's 4 sides. You'll see in a minute. There's 1 spot on this side, 4 on this side, 3 over here, and 6 on this side. So we got 1 here, 4 here, 3 here, 6 here. You would be right? Right. I'm going to show you how to make one of these. You can fool your grandkids. They'll love it. On this side, you put 2 spots. If you color this one, you tell them 1, and they can't see the one on your hand, so it looks like 1. If you hold it from the other side, you tell them there's 3, and they think there's 1 here, so it looks like 3. But technically there's 2. You make it look like 1 or 3. On the other side, you put 5. If you cover the space, it looks like 6 because they think there's 1 on your hand. If you hold it over here, you tell them 4, and they can't see that, so it looks like 4. You look confused. Okay, how many are on this side here? 2? Good. 3. My bad. Sorry, there's 3. And this side is the 5. Good for you. Now, 6. My bad. Okay, so there's 3 on this side. The other side has 8. We're good now, right? We're following along. Everything's good. Perfect. All right, where did it go right here? I got the. It's not good. Here we go. Sir, you know what I got right here? A 1. No, it's a stick. I put some tape on. It looks cool. Just a stick. And over here, we have bathroom tissue in Lunenburg. Pittsburgh didn't know. Just kidding. Have we never met, sir? How do you know it's me? How do you know it's me? I just assume. You assume. Hold that right there for me. Will you? Both sides? Perfect, get that? Now, whoops, oh, wait. My wife would kill me. Go outside, I'll go outside. Ma'am, ask me if I'm a cow.
Are you a cow?
No. Okay, anyway. I don't know what that means. I always think so loud. Your first name, sir? Ron, good memory. All right, here we go, Ron. Watch.
Yeah.
Watch.
That's my watch.
Yeah.
The joke's not going to get any better. This is it right here, Ron. All right, looks like Ron. I'm going to start here. I'm going to go 1, 2, and then on 3, I'm going to switch hands. Which one do you think is that?
Either one.
Yeah, we'll try again. So we'll get a bigger piece here. Watch. You can see it sticking out there. And it doesn't go up my sleeve. Ready? 1, 2, you're actually going to see. Which one? No one moving. That's fast. You're going to get hit this time. Which one?
Neither.
Ooh, you're wrong. So yeah.
Oh.
All right, a little bit slower. Watch. Let you see it. You want to do it one more time? One more time.
All right.
You think you can keep an eye on this? You didn't keep an eye on that? All right, there we go. You know why Helen Keller can't have children?
Why?
She passed away. Yeah, once you're gone, everything. You know why she's a bad driver? She's a woman. Is that my outside voice? That was my outside voice.
You want to get out of your life? I don't think it. I want to get out the
Well, it's a good joke. It's logical. It's not a bad joke. 1, 2, 3. Which hand, Ron? All right, here we go. What is that? Now, if I said which hand, it could be both.
Yeah.
But if I didn't have it to begin with, we wouldn't even. I think it was over his head. What do you think?
They were all over your head.
It was over your head, Ron. No, I don't know if you can see this. I did this, and they wanted me to do this again. I did this up close before, and I think it's a small enough room right now. You guys can see this pretty good. I got $20 here, $5, $10, $15, $20. I'll show it up a little bit closer. This $20, right? You guys can see that? $20, both sides. Front and back.
Glasses.
Wait, what was that?
Do you need glasses?
Oh, you can't see that. I'm sorry. Hang on. Watch that. How about that? Is that better? 5, 10, 15. Yeah, a lot of people don't see it right away. We're good now. Now we're good. Both sides, $20. We're good? I know, I'm wicked good. A couple of cocktails are pretty funny, too. They look like ones if you're not really close to right here. They look a lot like, oh, they are ones, don't they? Never mind, they are ones. That's my bad. If you get a chance, though, pick up a pen. There's a bank in town. They got some really nice pens. It comes with a desk if you're quick. I got a little pink eye. Little pink eye. It's not contagious. I got it a little bad. It's a little pink eye. You're with me, right, Ron? The pen bank joke. We get this. I tell this to 20-year-olds today. They don't understand. They've never been in a bank. Everything's online and show this. They don't even know. They don't know banks used to have. No, they protected the pen more than they do your money. So this piece of rope goes into a coffee shop, and the guy says, "We don't serve rope in here." So he's going to disguise himself so they don't know who he is. He goes outside, he ties himself into a big knot, and then he frays the edges. He goes back in, the guy says, "Hey, wait, aren't you the rope?" He said, "No, I'm afraid not." Oh, God. We'll be using this stuff tomorrow. All right, easy to follow. 3 separate ropes. We got a short one. There's the little one. Here's the medium one, and this obviously is the long one. 3 separate distinct pieces of rope. Short, medium, and long. Here's the short one here. Here's the medium over here. And of course, this is the long one. Now imagine for a minute that all 3 of these were the same length. It would look like this. So now all three of these are the same, 1, 2, and 3. Then make that fair for you. There's 1, 2, and 3 ropes all the same length. Now you remember in the beginning I showed you how that little short one, medium one, long one looked like this, right? Ron, you were with me then.
Yeah.
There's 3 different ones, yeah. I know, right here in Lunenburg. Isn't that amazing? All right, let's do it here real quick. I got a quick card trick here. Ma'am, name any card you like.
Name a card. Queen of Hearts. It is.
I know, I'm really good. What's this? Sir, any card you like?
King of Spades.
Who?
King of Spades.
King of Spades? Wrong. 10 of clubs. Alright. Well, you wouldn't have got the King of Spades. I keep that one over here in my pocket. I didn't want you to get it. So I got that one in my pocket. I didn't want you to get it. But here, let's do this. You can see all the cards are different. Numbers, suits, spades, clubs. Sir, any way you like, you just say stop.
Stop.
Okay? That one's for you, and we'll come way over here. Sir, just say stop.
Stop.
Now, he could have stopped anywhere. All these cards are different. He stopped me right here. This card he stopped at is exactly half of your number. That'd be pretty good. He didn't know what you were going to pick.
No.
Divide your number exactly in half. What do you get?
3.5.
Private school? Half your number is what?
3.5.
What do you say?
3.5.
I'm seeing cards.
Yeah, pick a card. Don't let me see what it is. Anyone you like, just reach. Oh, wait a minute. That would have been easy, huh? Anyone you like, just reach right in there. That's a good one. You can take anyone you like. You can put that. I think anyone you want. You want that one? You can take another one.
Yeah, I want that.
You happy with that one? And we haven't met before.
No,
First name?
Barbara?
Barbara. Can I call you Barbara?
Yes.
When's a good time to call? Come on, have a card. Anyone you like. Ron has a card. Barbara has a card. Now, if you can just hold them up and show them. I'll turn around. Hold them up and show them so everybody sees them. I'll turn around. I've seen this before. You won't forget it. You won't forget it.
No.
Okay, put it right here, Barbara. And if you do happen to forget, Barbara, I can help. It looks like this. I got you that. Ron, your card goes here. And you looked at it. You know what it is there? If you forget, though, I can help. It looks like this. Okay, I get you that.
Close.
Right on. All right. Is that either one of your cards? A 3? No. Is this your card?
No.
No, yours.
No.
Neither? Want to see a coin trick? Here's a couple right here. There's 2 right there.
Yeah.
Yes, we got ones and Barbara.
No.
Now, what was your card?
It wasn't that.
You should. Oh, now it is. She said it changed really fast. All right, Barbara, let's have your autograph. Just your first name, write it really big on there. Real big right across the face of the card. Nice. Good. And phone number? Try. Don't try this at home. Barbara's card, 4 hearts. Now, it'd be pretty good, Barbara, if your card jumped out of here by itself, did 6 flips, it landed over here. I can't do it, but wouldn't that be pretty good? If I could do that, I wouldn't be working with them. No, I can do it. It looks like this, Barbara. Lunenburg. You don't get this in Pittsburgh, though. Barbara's name is on the card. 4 hearts, nothing on the back. I'm going to place the card way down here near the bottom of the deck. And then right back to the top, looks like that. A little bit slower, looks like this. Way down here. A little bit slower. And right back to the top. You ever notice how geese always fly in a big V? One line is always longer than the other line. You know why? There's more geese in that line. Right? If you counted, you would see them. Barbara's name is on it, 4 hearts. I'm going to bend the card in half, so it's got a big crease in it. Now you can see the crease. Now I don't know if you can see this from back there. I'm going to try to show you. The crease is way down there. Now watch. From the top, it looks like this. And it comes right back like that. You know, I do that one in front of the mirror at home. I say, you are good. Now, that's your writing?
Yes.
So you can see the writing. Well, the card. That's good by itself. What the hell? Back in the deck, 4 hearts. Barbara's name is on there. Center of the deck. Now, you're not going to look. Is that the card? It's going to jump. It's not on the bottom, top or bottom. Neither. It's got a little bit of a crease. You can see that's way down there near the bottom. And you can see right there says Barbara. Back in the deck. Now she signed me with a marker. I can't use it. It has her name on it. So usually I just let the person keep it. What am I going to do with the then card that says Barbara? So you can hang on to that Barbara. I won't do that. Now the time, because that was really good. I guess I'm going to tell you why. It's not that good. So these 2 goldfish are in a tank. One of them says to the other one, hey, can you drive this thing? They were in the tank. They were goldfish. It wasn't a fish, but they were actually okay. I told you it's comedy magic. Whatever you don't find funny, that's the magic. Let me see if we can bring this show to you up close. One of these. This goes here, that goes there. And then we'll put this over here. 2 monkeys in a bathtub. No, that's not it. There's one. One monkey says to the other monkey, ooh, ooh, ah, ah, ooh, ooh. And the other one says, add some cold water. It was hot. It was hot. Let me see. Let's pick on this young lady over here. You all can see the top of the table right here. Can you see these little red balls? I'm going to put this one here, and you hold this one here on the side. And your first name was? Darren. Darren. This ball goes over here, Darren. When I count to 3, this, I think you jump in your hand. And you get 2. You get 2. You want to do it like this. 1, hang on to this one. That's it. Hang on tight. That's it. No, now here's 1, here's 2, here's 3. As fair as I can do it right here, you're going to actually see this. Again? Okay, we'll do it like this. We got 1, 2, 1 in my pocket. Now these 2, no. 1, 2, 1 here. These, no. 1, 2, 1 here. That. Oh my goodness. That new math throws me off. 1, 2. Is this too fast? I think so. This is down. 1, 2, can go 3. Hang on tight. Yeah. All right, now I gave down 2, 3, 2. There's 2, right? Put them here, we'll count them. Right? Oh, I guess we're both there. Well, I'm not here. No, that's okay. What's I going to say? I forgot what I was on now. Oh, I don't feel how heavy that is. Your first name, sir?
Mike.
Mike, guess who's back? Guess who's back? It's yours. Yeah. Guess who's back? Mike's back. That's not very heavy, is it, Mike? What's this? Is that a little lighter? You're not writing these jokes down, are you? No. Was that a real call? He's just trying to get out of here. Was that a real call? Or is he just trying to get out of here? I know. apologize. No, that's it. I was at a wedding once, I was mingling around during the reception, in small groups. And I had a group of about 5 people around me, and I'm doing my stuff, and I go, oh, sorry, hang on. And he goes like this and walks away. He's got his back to me. So I walk over like this, just to be funny. He doesn't even have a phone, he's just going to say nothing. Can't get that bad. Okay, here's a picture of my. I get so much junk, I feel like a magician. Picture of my pride and joy. I got one, oh, guys, I should show you. I'm going to keep it, it's very fair. I got an envelope here, I've got one playing card in it. There's one playing card. I'm going to keep it right here, so I don't go near it. And then I've got, sir, pick any day of the year, any month of the year.
Any month of the
Any
year?
month of the year.
July.
July. And sir, any day of July.
26.
26. So that's very fair. We have 2 different people pick a date, July 26th. In 1996, remember that date, July 26th. 2 different people. In 1996, this is the calendar, that's 2/6/16, that's 28 years ago. That's how long I've been doing this. I created this little booklet, it's a monthly calendar, and on every day I wrote a playing card. 5, 12, 7, 9, 9, every single day, there's repeats because there's 50 cards, there's 300, but every date has a card on it. Very fair. You're right here, Bob. Take a look at, what was the date again? You picked July?
Yeah.
And you picked the 26th. Look at July 26th, Barbara. It's right after the 25th.
Yes.
What's it say?
9 of hearts.
9 of hearts. Now, if they had picked the day earlier, what would it say?
Queen of clubs.
In the day after?
4 of diamonds.
So there's different, that page is all different cards. The whole thing is, so, but you picked July, you picked the 26th, and on that day, the card was what?
9 of hearts.
Watch, couldn't be any fairer than this. I tell you, there's one card in this little envelope here, next to my pride and joy. Let's get it out. I don't hear it either, folks. I just do it. I don't understand it myself. I just do it. Oh, here we go, right here. Oh, you're looking, you did write your phone number, right? Okay, this trick is called ring on the string. I always apply the string. It's called a ring. Yeah, that'd be great, you know. Well, yeah, the cheap one's good too. That'll work. Oh, nice. It's even got a place for a stone. No, it's beautiful. It's solid all the way around. Your first name?
Jenny.
Betty. Betty, we haven't met before. No, you stay happy about that. Betty's with a lovely cross. There it is, watch. On the string it goes, all the way down. Now what's going to happen, I'm going to, oh, it's adjustable. That's a beauty. No, it's not adjustable. It's engraved though, that's nice. K-M-A-R-T. Just kidding, it's not a K. That's a beautiful silver ring. Here, I'll do it for you one more time. Watch, ring on the string looks like this. See it? Right on there, all the way down, so you can see the ends are over here. Definitely on there. You can see that's right on there. Yeah. You don't think it's on there, do you? You weren't sure. They weren't either. I'll make this very fair. I'll separate the string. You'll actually see from the side it looks like this. Here, it's stuck. Here it comes. You see right here where it came off? Right there? Oh, okay. Now it's going down. All right, here, we don't need the string. We're going to leave that here. You can get it off now. There we go. It's stuck. Here it is. Now, that is definitely your ring on my finger. Right?
Yes.
I wouldn't have a duplicate of that cross. Watch, from my finger, right here, it never leaves your sight. You're actually going to see. That's 3 this It's on her finger. That would have been good, huh?
It's not.
Not to worry. Not to worry. In my back pocket. I got my keys. Well, thank you. And you get it back. Thank you. You got another hour, huh? I got a big deck with invisible cards. Sure, here they come in the back. Ready? Catch. Beautiful. I can play along, that's good. And this your daughter? Yeah. Ma'am, pick a card out of that deck right there. Pick a card. Just one, you got two. Put one back. Now think of a real playing card, a number in the suit, a real playing card. Ma'am, yep, you got a card? Think of a real card. You got one? We've done that before, right, sis? I mean, right? Okay, you have a card you're thinking of. Turn it upside down, put it back. Beautiful. Mix them up, sir. Nice. Let me get something to catch with it. This trick is first class. No, actually, it's priority. First class. Scratch the first class joke. All right, sir, toss them up here. Thank you. Good shot. All right, big guys. Liam, nice and loud. The card, I asked you to put your card back upside down. What was the card you were thinking of? Seven of diamonds? Wrong. I'll give you 51 more chances. Couldn't be any fairer than this. No sleight of hand, no monkey business. I'm just going to spread the cards. Seven of diamonds? You sure? What's your name?
Yeah.
I'm just going to spread the cards. One card in this entire deck is upside down. One card only. Right? There's only one card upside down? That wasn't bad, huh? If we didn't set that up, I'll do it again for everybody after the show for like $5. All right, what are we going to do now? Let's do the, oh, this is kind of fun. Sir, examine the ring. Make sure there's no cracks, no holes in it. Perfect. Now, what's going to happen? I'm kidding. You're not working it, sir. Solid all around. No cracks, no holes. Solid, yeah? Yeah. In fact, these are so... What's hang on. Let's try again. So here's another one. Here, take two. That's small. No cracks. There's not even a seam. I mean, you couldn't put those in, right? Solid all the way around. Yeah, yeah. So explain this. All right, there's three. That leaves us 1, 2, 3. Solid through solid. Not bad, huh? Yeah, very good. Hey, hang on, this is what we got. You'll like that. Now these two, this happened once before. You know, this will save us a lot of time. I need a $100 bill, sir. Do you have a one? You have a $1 bill? You don't even have a dollar bill? She didn't let you out of the house with $1? Anybody have a $1 bill right here? Do you have a $1 bill? Even if I keep it, the show is worth $1, right, Ron? Yeah. 100 works better. I'm just kidding. He's going to give me 100. I try to do this so everybody can see it. We can get back to that character. Can you all see the dollar bill right here? Actually, I don't need the whole thing. Just kidding. That's the dollar you gave me, right? Thank you. Have you seen a hitchhiker on a dollar bill? The little guy hitching your ride? You've never seen a hitchhiker on a dollar bill?
No.
What's your dollar? I'll show you. Don't take your dollars out now, but later on, take your dollar out. Left-hand corner by the pyramid, there's actually a hitchhiker. You know, back in the day, it was safe to hitchhike. There's a hitchhiker next to the little pyramid down there. So the guy's got a big thumb sticking out.
Okay.
You don't see him?
No.
Oh, he must have got a ride. How many wings on the eagle? Every eagle has 2 wings. Okay, for lack of a better analogy, this would be our eagle. And origami wasn't my favorite pastime, so use your imagination. Here's our eagle. It's a Lemonster eagle, that's what that was. Hold your hand up like that. Now you saw it floating here a second ago. No strings attached. In fact, it's your dollar bill.
Yeah.
But it's an eagle.
Yeah.
There's a wing on this side and a wing over here. It's an eagle. You saw it floating, no strings attached. When I count to 3, what's your first name, Ron?
What? Jesus Christ.
Ron, when I count to 3, these are the wings.
Yeah.
You're going to say wing 3 times. Watch this dollar bill. 1, 2, 3.
Wings, wings, wings.
Hello? He's right here, yes. All right, look at that. Oh, you were such a good sport. Can I pick on you again? All these cards are different, yeah? Anywhere you like, you say stop. In fact, no, I'll let you take any card you want. Your choice. You pick one you like so you'll remember it. Yeah. So you won't forget it if he's already, you know, and it's the only one in there. You took it and there's only one card like that, right? Right, you got it, you'll remember it. Hold it up so everybody can see. Can you see it? I'll show it to you in a minute. I'm a magician. You got it? All right. I forgot your name already. Ben. All right, there you put your card near the middle. And I'm going to put a few cards here. And I'm going to leave them right here for a second. No hand up in here. And I'm going to take a guess over here. Let's see. Picture of me when I was nobody. Pretty recent photo. Oh, there's my pride and joy. No, that's the grandkid. I already showed you my pride. Picture of the kids. Baby goats. Kids. That's what you get for the cheap seats back there. You don't get the... Here's my new card. I just had them done. That was my other card. Is that your card? It's your card. I had a credit card that got stolen about 3 weeks ago. I'm letting the guy keep it. He's charging less than my wife. It's my honey in a bikini. It's my honey. In a bikini. Oh, yeah. You know what? Listen, get right to your card. The picture of me when I was 2. 2. Doesn't matter. We gotta find your cat. Betty, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, I'm gonna give you, like, you remember the 3.5, you know what you did that one. Well, you take like this many right here. Okay? Now turn the cards over one at a time and put one right there and tell me honestly if that's your card. Okay? You remember, right? Okay, is it either one of those? Okay, keep yours in a little pile right there. How about one of these? Be honest. Check your next one. Put it in the pile right here. You saw the card too, right? You remember the card? You do. All right, let's be honest. Maybe come around. You're not killing me, right? One of these, Betty?
No.
Okay, check yours. Hey, is it a face card? Is it a face card? No, that's not it. Is it a face card? That's funny. That's it.
No, it's not.
One of these?
No.
You remember I forgot the magic show was supposed to end with a big finish like this. That's it, guys. Thank you.
Look at this guy, Burl Ives. How you doing, buddy? He's gonna sing Frosty the Snowman for us later. Great to see you, bro. I don't know what's going on, but you guys are strange. Something's not right at this table. Everything okay over there? We don't want any... This lady's gonna kill us all. It's only comedy. Worry about it. Look at these two holding hands. I'm on my third marriage. We both look out windows in the morning. I like asking couples where they met. I was at a show recently. I met this couple. True story. They met while standing in line at a wake. I can't make this up. They hit it off. They've been married 12 years. I've got an open marriage. I've been hanging around not a little funeral parlor. Seriously, I walk around with a martini. I mingle with the ladies. I tell them I'll be here Tuesdays, 2 to 4 and 7 to 9. Look at this guy. He looks like a boogie from Federal Hill. I look at you. I want to bet $269, dollar straight, dollar bucks. It's not easy being married. These guys are happy. She's got lepping out all the time, and this guy runs around the house in his socks and underwear, and it's a lot of fun at this. This is the swingers table. They just do a lot of wacky stuff. This is the group home, and we're gonna leave you guys alone. You guys stay in timeout. Everything's gonna be fine. We all want to get out of here alive.
Thank you very much. The monkey always likes it. The monkey always likes it. Thank you very much, everyone. My name is Tony Ganji, and I'm the owner of Great American Street Organ. And in addition to doing magic and other things, I have a love of the traditional hand-cranked street organ. When I was growing up, my father, who was Sicilian, had a music box, and it was an organ grinder. It was a little organ grinder, and he would turn his organ and it would play tunes. And I think that's where my love of the instrument came from. So tonight what we're going to do is we're going to play some music. We're going to go through the history and really talk about how this got started, what it was used for, and what its original origins are. So if you have questions, really informal, just let me know. I'm happy to stop and chat about it. And like I said, we'll be playing music throughout as well, and doing some rounds of Name That Tune. So, no more monkey business. A brief history of the organ grinder and the hand-cranked street organ with musical accompaniment. Early origins. So we're going to start in the medieval period. The earliest versions of the hand-cranked street organ can be traced back to medieval Europe, where they were developed for mechanical musical instruments, such as the hurdy-gurdy, organistrum, and the pipe organ. These instruments were often played by itinerant musicians in streets, squares, and markets. Now, the organistrum, also known as the sinfonia or the medieval hurdy-gurdy, was a larger and more complex instrument that actually predated the hurdy-gurdy itself. It featured multiple strings and a keyboard-like mechanism for pressing the strings against the wheel. The organistrum was primarily used in religious settings during the Middle Ages, but may have influenced the development of the street organ. And it was a large instrument. It was a really large instrument. It really, it may have seen time on the streets, but it was too large and cumbersome to really carry around per se. Then you have the hurdy-gurdy. This is actually what a hurdy-gurdy is. The hurdy-gurdy is often considered one of the ancestors of the street organ. It is a stringed instrument that produces sound by a hand-cranked wheel rubbing against the strings, similar to a violin bow. Hurdy-gurdies were played by musicians and were popular entertainment devices. Today, the hurdy-gurdy is often confused with the hand-cranked street organ, with the organs incorrectly referred to as hurdy-gurdies. We were talking prior to us starting this evening about a gentleman who used to play the street organ in Boston. His name was Tony Lupo, and he actually had monkeys. He performed with monkeys. But his business was called Hurdy-Gurdy Monkey and Me. You know, and again, it's misnamed because he wasn't playing a hurdy-gurdy. He was actually playing a street organ. So then you get the pipe organ. Pipe organs, which had been used in churches since ancient times, also played a role in the development of the street organ. While pipe organs were large and stationary instruments, their mechanical principles, such as air pressure and keyboard mechanisms, likely inspired early organ builders to create portable, hand-cranked versions for street performance. Now, what's really important about these two pictures that you see here is the second person. The second person in each picture is working a bellows, and that is what's providing the air for the organ itself. This is actually a pipe organ from a pipe organ that was used in a church in Gloucester for a lot of years. They were getting rid of all these pipes, and I said, yes, give me one. But, you know, it is basically the same. You know, you need a lot of air to move through this. This is similar to what is in this organ. And the pipes are you know, very much the same, just varying in size. And the way it works in terms of tuning is at the bottom of both, you'll notice pegs, and the pegs are moved up and down through the pipe, and that gives you different notes. The medieval instruments provided the foundation for the development of the hand-cranked street organ, which emerged in its recognizable form during the Renaissance and Baroque periods. Over time, advancements in mechanical engineering and musical technology led to the creation of more sophisticated street organs capable of playing a wide range of music, culminating in the elaborate instruments of the 18th and 19th centuries. And again, if you look at this, you have the boy on the side using bellows for the instrument. So, which brings us to the first round of Name That Tune. If you know it, call it out. Come on up. Come on up. What's your name?
Jenny.
Jenny. Jenny, you are now an organ grinder. You're going to turn it that way. Give her a big round of applause. Wait, Jenny. Okay. Thank you. Take some of the pressure off me. I think, I think part of the reason they used monkeys was so that they could get shoulder massages every now and then. I'm starting to believe that after I do this for a long time. All right, let's move on. So Renaissance and Baroque periods. During the Renaissance and Baroque periods, street organs became more sophisticated, incorporating mechanisms for playing different melodies and harmonies. They were popular entertainment devices and were often used in festivals, fairs, and celebrations. The hand-cranked street organ reached the peak of its popularity during the 18th and 19th centuries. The organ builders in cities like Paris, Amsterdam, and Vienna developed elaborate and ornate instruments capable of playing a wide range of music. These organs were often mounted on carts or carriages and played by street musicians who traveled from place to place. So here is where we sort of get a difference between barrel organs and street organs. What you're seeing here is what really would have been a barrel organ. It was cranked, but what was happening, and for lack of a better description, this is what a barrel organ would have been, because it has a barrel. And those barrels have pins that allow for the music.
Like a music box.
Right, exactly. That's exactly it. And so the barrel organ where am I? Let's see. So much like the hurdy-gurdy, the barrel organ is also confused with the street organ. The barrel organ consisted of a bellows and one or more ranks of pipes housed in a case, usually of wood, and often highly decorated. The pieces of music were encoded on barrels using metal pins or staples. These were similar, though quite larger, to the way in which small music boxes are made today. So this is a really old piece from a museum in Pennsylvania, and the barrels were really quite heavy. I mean, really heavy. So you wouldn't get it's not something that you would bring around and was portable. The barrel would be very heavy and cumbersome. So you maybe have 2, maybe 3 with you. And those could be swapped out. So that's where we go from barrels to paper rolls. Not long after barrel organs first appeared, they were improved upon and became more like the player pianos who would come to know today. A paper cylinder with punches would be inserted into the organ, and these holes told the organ pipes what notes to play. The improvement came in the paper rolls being lighter than the barrels, making the ability to change the paper rolls as opposed to the barrels far easier. So, as I said, this is what the paper rolls would have been. And you would have had, these holes in the paper tell the organ when to open and close the valves and on what note. You would have probably either one song per roll, or if it's a medley, there would be a medley on a roll. But that's it. So you would carry, you would have a cart that would house 20 or 30 rolls, and you would bring them with you. Now, this instrument is not a paper roll playing instrument. I have one at home that is 32 notes, and it plays paper rolls, but it also plays the same thing that this plays. Rather than paper rolls, I have all the music on this, on a chip. So that allows me to carry around 200 plus tunes. So the other thing that you're limited, only thing that you're really limited by in terms of this, you don't have to carry around the paper rolls, but the only thing you are limited by is the 20-note scale, because if it's outside that 20-note scale, it's not going to play the piece of music. So you're really limited in a lot of ways. What is really odd, as when I first got this, I started, seeing what pieces of music I could find that would play on it. And there are some really great Mozart pieces, some that don't play at all, but some that sound just right on something like this. But I can tell you, nearly every piece of really hard rock plays beautifully on this. Strangely enough. It just does, and I think it's because the scales that they use is very limited, and it lends itself to this. Let's see. All right, so Liberty Bell, John Philip Sousa. That's a really good piece, and it is in a way a name that tune, because we will see if you know what Liberty Bell comes from, what Liberty Bell was used for. Do you know it? Yeah, come on up. Monty Python's Flying Circus. Yeah. You got to be consistent, man. You play until the monkey claps. I don't think they used the whole piece for Monty Python.
Play the monkey collective.
I know, all right? Oh, hold on. Paperwork. All right. So yes, that was used for Monty Python's Flying Circus. And I do have
This machine. Can I ask you
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So So this is exactly 21 years old. I got it the year my son was born. So he's 21 now.
Were they using the chips back then? No.
Yeah.
Oh, they were.
Oh yeah, this came like this. So the history on this one is Alan Pell built it. Alan Pell would build organs like this all the way up to church organs. And one day he decided, sod that, I'm going to open a fish and chips truck. And that's exactly what he did. That's it. Fish and chips truck. He still owns a double-deck, one of those traditional London double-decker red buses, and he sells fish and chips. And he gave this up. So probably about halfway through its life, I went to reach out to Alan Pell to see if I could, because originally what it had was, rather than a chip, it took cartridges. So I wanted to see if I could get it transferred over into a chip. Found out Alan Pell's selling fish and chips now, but one of the people that worked with him and mentored with him, he mentored Rob Barker, started his own business. So I sent this off to him, and he kind of refurbished it. Originally these pieces of wood here that sort of create a V weren't there. So the pipes, when they would come loose, they would kind of just, fall or look sideways and, bent over. And so he put the chip in, retuned it, and then put these in to make it look pretty. But yeah, this is 21 years old. It's not that old. It really isn't. But it's still in really great condition. It really is.
What kind of wood is it?
Walnut.
Walnut.
Yeah, walnut. All inlaid wood. Yeah, Alan Pell did beautiful work. He did what was the most amazing thing, and I wish I had video of it. What was the most amazing thing is he took a barrel, and around the barrel he put beer bottles and used them as sort of a xylophone. So the beer bottles would make the music. So it would play all sorts of different tunes, but it was all beer bottle based. Really, really clever guy. Let's get another tune in here.
So we're looking at the back of it?
You're looking at the front of it.
Oh, because that piece that you put up looks very ornate.
Over here?
No, the one that's right in your ear.
Oh, this is the top. Yeah, this is the top. Yep. What?
A little bit of luck.
From?
My Fair Lady.
My Fair Lady, come on up.
I can't come up just to do that.
Okay.
Crank it for me,
Okay. No monkey this time. I don't know why. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's move on. The Industrial Revolution brought significant advancements in the manufacturing of street organs. Mass production techniques allowed for the production of more affordable organs, making them accessible to a wider audience. Advancements in manufacturing, industrialization, expansion of market reach, and competition from new technologies ultimately led to the street organ's decline and then adaptation. Overall, the Industrial Revolution both propelled the development of hand-cranked street organs through advancements in manufacturing and technology, while also posing challenges to their continued relevance in the face of evolving entertainment trends. So this is where we get into the meat of the matter: the street organ and Italian-American culture. How many Italian Americans do we have in the room tonight? Okay, good. Like I said, you know, it was something my father had, and you know, there is a clear connection between the street organ and Italian Americans. The connection between the history of the hand-cranked street organ and Italian-American culture is multifaceted and rooted in immigration, cultural exchange, and community traditions. Italian immigrants played a significant role in the development and popularization of hand-cranked street organs in the United States. Many Italian immigrants who arrived in the late 19th and early 20th centuries brought with them skills in organ building and music performance. They settled in urban areas such as New York City, Boston, Chicago, and Philadelphia, where they continued their tradition of street performance and organ craftsmanship. This actually is a picture of a organ grinder, an Italian organ grinder, in early 20th century London, actually. Italian immigrants contributed to the organ building tradition in America, establishing workshops and businesses dedicated to the construction, repair, and maintenance of street organs. These craftsmen often passed down their skills and knowledge through family and apprenticeships, preserving and evolving the art of organ building within Italian-American communities. An organ grinder and his monkey amusing the children in a courtyard, 1925. So that is actually in New York in the tenement areas. Oh, name that tune, Italian edition. All right. Traditional Italian song. No? Got nothing? No? Bella Ciao. Bella Ciao? You don't know Bella Ciao? No? That is Bella Ciao. Apparently, I guess I'm the only person in the room that knew it. Giuseppe, you know it? He does. He knew it. Okay. Italian-American organ grinders became a familiar sight in cities across the United States, particularly in immigrant neighborhoods. They would often accompany their street organ performances with traditional Italian music, creating a sense of cultural continuity and community connection for both Italian immigrants and other residents. Another early 20th century photograph from New York City. The presence of Italian organ grinders and their street organs facilitated cultural exchange between Italian-American communities and the broader society. Their performances introduced Americans to Italian music, dance, and traditions, helping to shape perceptions of Italian culture in the United States. Hand-cranked street organs and organ grinders have become enduring symbols of Italian-American culture, appearing in literature, film, and visual art as emblematic representations of immigrant experiences in urban life. They evoke nostalgia for a bygone era while also serving as reminders of the resilience and creativity of immigrant communities. So until the invention of the phonograph and radio, the organ grinders brought the only music that many people, especially the poorer folks in cities, heard. That is why illustrations of organ grinders often show children or adults dancing around him. It might not have been great music by today's audio standards, but it was a rare and desired commodity for many in those days. People gave the organ grinder coins to show their appreciation, and many Italian-American immigrants fed their families through organ grinding. So sometime in the mid-1800s, immigrant organ grinders started showing up in the US cities as well. The first mention of a local man and monkey team was in the October 8th, 1884 edition of the Washington Post. The paper, which in those days sometimes sought to entertain readers with mockery of immigrants, related a tale of an Italian organ grinder and his, quote, red-coated monkey who walked into the deaf and dumb asylum at 6th and M Streets, not realizing that the inhabitants would be unable to hear his music. Apparently, though, the residents enjoyed the monkey's antics because he left enriched with many coppers. So this is a picture drawing of street music, called The Organ Grinder. New York City, 10-minute life from Harper's Weekly, November 17th, 1866. Okay, here we go. No. Nobody wants to call it out anymore because they don't want to grind the organ. In the mood. Come on up.
Sorry, I can't.
Oh. Come on. Go ahead.
What's the name of
I
it?
thought I was
In the mood.
I thought I was finished with my physical therapy.
No, you were wrong. You were wrong. Give him a big round of applause. Thank you very much. All right, enough of that. So let's see, where are we? So what's the deal with the monkey? What's the deal, Giuseppe? All right. Although the use of any animal would help attract attention, the monkey was often used because he had a thumb and could carry a cup to collect coins. Training the monkey to do this often involved what we would consider today to be cruel methods. However, it was possible for a man to support his family with enough hours on the street. I don't, as I said, Tony Lupo, who was probably the last organ grinder in Boston, which I had tried to get him here tonight because he still lives in the area. He was grandfathered in. The laws changed about the use of animals on the streets of Boston. And because he had been using his monkeys for so long, he was grandfathered in. So he used his monkeys and performed with them until which time he decided it was time for them to retire. So he actually traveled to Florida, and they spent their retirement years in a animal sanctuary in Florida. So yeah, it's a good story.
City Ordinance 47B prohibits the playing of any musical instrument in a public place for the purpose of commercial enterprise without a license. I don't understand. It is against the law for you to play your musical instrument.
The law?
What?
You say it's against the law?
Yes, unless you have a proper license.
What kind of license?
A license that permits the playing of any musical instrument in a public place for the purpose of commercial enterprise.
Commercial enterprise?
Yes. You play that thing and people give you the money.
People give the monkey the money.
It is a sign.
Oh, not at all, monsieur. I am a musician and the monkey is a businessman. He doesn't care. I don't tell him what to do with his money.
Monsieur, don't try to be funny with me. He is your monkey, therefore it is your money.
He lives with me, but he is not my monkey. One day I came home and I found him sitting in the living room. I let him stay, but he pays for his own room and board.
As a monkey breaking the law.
But he doesn't play any musical instrument.
City Ordinance 132R prohibits the begging.
How do you know so much about city ordinances?
What sort of stupid question is that? Are you blind?
Yes.
Please, of course. Well, you happen to be talking to a police officer. And because I expect to be transferred back to the detective division at any moment, I will let you know with just a warning.
Thank you, Monsieur Argent.
But you must get yourself a proper license.
First thing tomorrow.
Try to do something about your filthy monkey.
Okay, so not everybody was a fan of the street organ. George Orwell, not everyone loved street organs or their music. In an article from 1929, George Orwell wrote of the organ grinders of London to ask, quote, "To ask outright for money is a crime, yet it is perfectly legal to annoy one's fellow citizens by pretending to entertain them. Their dreadful music is the result of a purely mechanical gesture, and is only intended to keep them on the right side of the law." Charles, not a fan either, Dickens. Charles Dickens wrote to a friend that he could not write for more than a half hour without being disturbed by the most excruciating sounds imaginable coming in from barrel organs on the street. Charles, and don't get me started, Babbage, 19th century mathematician Charles Babbage was a particularly virulent enemy of the organ grinders. He would chase them around town, complain to authorities about their noisy presence, and forever ask the police to arrest them. But none of them top Fiorello LaGuardia. In a 2006 article about organ grinding, the Chicago Tribune pointed out that, quote, few people reserved such special loathing for organ grinders as Fiorello LaGuardia, who became mayor of New York in 1934. It was LaGuardia who, in 1935, this is a year after he was voted into office, 1 year after he was voted into office, he placed a ban on the street organ in New York. His reasoning was twofold, one public and one private. He highlighted his public reasoning in his autobiography. My quote, "My answer to my critics was that there had been a time when the hurdy-gurdy," using the wrong term, "was the only means of bringing music to many people. That was also the time before automobiles filled our streets. With the advent of the phonograph and the radio, that time has passed. Free public concerts in parks, libraries, museums, and other places had given ample opportunity to hear music. But more important, traffic conditions had changed. Children were endangered by trucks and other automobiles when they gathered in the middle of streets to hear and watch the organ grinders. Also, the simple, sentimental, hurdy-gurdy man had become the victim of a racket. My sentimental correspondents did not realize that the Italians' instruments were rented to them by padrones at exorbitant fees. Their licenses from the city were in reality licenses to beg." Oh, yeah. So his private reasoning for banning the instruments, that was his public reasoning. His private reasoning for banning the instrument from the streets was far more personal. LaGuardia was the son of an immigrant cornetist who raised him Episcopalian and far from the slums of Five Points, New York. He was in grade school on an Arizona Army base when he first encountered prejudice against Italian Americans. It arrived in the form of an organ grinder. "I can still hear their cries," he wrote later in his memoirs. "Hey, Fiorello, you're a Dago too. Where's your monkey?" And it was ultimately this Italian-American stereotype that LaGuardia would attempt to expunge through his band of the street organ. The repercussions of his ban was like a tidal wave, starting in New York, stretching along the East Coast, and ultimately all over the United States. An unfortunate consequence was the destruction of hundreds of organs, the barrels of which contained a record of popular music of the day. Before the invention of the cylinder record player, this was the only permanent recording of these tunes. The ban acted as a tidal wave, as New York was the pivot point for the repair and building of the instruments for cities like Boston, Chicago, and Philadelphia. In New York, street organ business came to a grinding halt, no pun intended, and with nowhere to source parts, builders, or repairs began to disappear from the streets of other cities as well. The law that banned barrel organs in New York was repealed in 1975, but that mode of musical performance had become obsolete by then. So really, ultimately what happened is the ban, stopped all business in New York, and New York was the place to go, even if you were in Chicago, to get parts, to get repairs, whatever. And once New York dried up, everything dried up. And it was a sad state of affairs. So this is February 20th, 1896 in the tenement section of New York. And that actually would be a barrel organ. So, that is actually the history of the hand crank street organ. I'll play a few more tunes. Does anybody have any questions before I do? Yes, no, maybe so. Yeah.
How long would one play before you move on to a different location?
They would stake out their location and stay there for the day.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. 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 What was, LaGuardia had some points. One of which was, there was a time when you couldn't go 10, 20 feet without hitting another organ. And then another 10, 20 feet, another organ. It was like, there were a lot of them. There were a lot of them. Which, given the ban, the destruction of all these instruments, there must have been so many of them that just got destroyed because the band said no more. So yeah, they would stake out their spot and kind of stick to it.
And there weren't problems with the monkeys?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah, there were real problems with the monkeys, but you don't have the same sort of dissemination of information that you do now. If a monkey bit somebody out on the street right now, it'd be all over the internet within 20 minutes, But back then, these are very, very isolated incidents that happen, and, it's just word of mouth. I mean, who's to say what happened? So, yeah, there were incidents with monkeys, absolutely, absolutely. Monkeys biting people, monkeys stealing the money,
When I was a kid, I don't remember an organ player, but I do remember the ice cream man that came by in East Boston. He had a monkey.
Did he really?
He did.
Wow.
Every now and again, he would come by and he'd have this monkey, and we'd all go, "Oh, he's got the monkey."
Wow.
And I'm like, when I look back at it now, we're like, wow, just like that.
Yeah, right.
Well, that just wouldn't fly today.
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
So if they must have had an emotional support animal jacket, could they have them now?
Yeah, that's a good question. That's a good question. That's a loophole. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I was kind of being sarcastic.
No, but I think, but yeah, I mean, they get used for that, so, who's to say? Who's to say? Yeah.
Were some of the monkeys trained to be pickpockets?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, yeah, yeah. I don't doubt it. I really don't doubt it. It's a fine line between street performing and swindling, as my friend Sean and I know all too well. There's a fine line there, and I can't imagine that monkeys weren't trained to do that. And the question is, how did they train them to do that? It was probably pretty ugly.
I had a question. Before I came here tonight, I told my husband I was coming to see you. And he said, I've heard this expression before, but he didn't know what it meant. You could have looked it up, but I'm wondering if you know. He said, what's an organ grinder monkey syndrome?
Geez, I don't know.
Oh, okay. He said it's a thing he's heard before.
I've never heard that term. No, I've never heard that term.
Okay.
No, that's a new one on me. Organ monkey grinder organ
grinder monkey syndrome.
Monkey syndrome. I don't know.
Huh.
Yeah, that's a new one on me.
Oh, I just looked it up.
Oh my God.
What? Really?
Well, it's the organ grinder monkey, and it just came up as
an idiom that describes someone who acts for someone more powerful but has no real power themselves.
He said something. Wow. Okay.
Interesting. Thank you. All right, it's a new one on me. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. If you want, I'm here to chit-chat if you want to ask me other questions. But thank you very much for coming out tonight. I do have information sheets about the street organ and Italian-American history. And I do have business cards up there. Like I said, in addition to street organ grinding, I also do, I'm also a magician. So yeah, please take my card, and thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Thank you.
One time she cried so much all one day. She cried all through the day, all through the night. 3 a.m. 3 a.m. I finally put her down on the crib and I'm like, oh my God, she's finally sleeping, right? I walk into the bathroom. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna brush my teeth and then I'm gonna go lay down. I start brushing my teeth. And as I'm brushing my teeth, I'm like, what the fuck is in my mouth, right? And I look and my wife has put Decidin. Where the toothpaste is. I'm brushing my teeth with Decidin. And I'm like, and then I'm like, I think I swallowed some. Oh my God, right? So I look on the back, and it says on the back, it says, if swallowed, call the poison control center, right? I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I have a choice here. I either die and have the weirdest obituary all the time, or I suck it up. So I go downstairs, I call the Poison Control Center. The kid answers the phone. He goes, Poison Control Center, this is Jake, how may I help you? I go, hey Jake, here's the thing. I think I might have swallowed some Decidin, right? And the kid literally says this, he goes, you swallowed some ass cream? I'm like, no, diaper rash ointment, right? And the kid goes like this, the kid goes, can I put you on hold? I'm like, okay. So I'm thinking he's gonna look up shit, right? It's the quickest hold of all the time. He puts me on hold for like 1 second. He comes back, he goes, hey man, can you say that a little bit louder again? Am I on speakerphone, you
Support yourself fully and freeze! Freeze. Freeze.
Happy to welcome Lori Pyrus, who's here to talk about the history of hats. And look at all the hats she brought. Thank you, Lori.
Thank you, Debbie. I'd like to thank Debbie and everybody here for having me, and all of you for attending. This is a great turnout. Are you sure she didn't promise you like ice cream sundaes later? That's what I was wondering. But anyways, we're going to talk, or I'm going to talk, hopefully you're going to enjoy it, about some history with hats, how I started collecting them, and some of the stories, which I think some of them are kind of funny, of how I acquired a few of them. So I started collecting them when I was 11 years old, and I read a book about a boy that always wore a different hat. And it's amazing how many books are out there, children's books. This was just a 3-day hat, and then Dr. Seuss, 500 hats. I probably have 15 different children's books, all related to hats and headwear. So I read a book about a boy that always wore a different hat, and I thought that was rather interesting. So my parents took us to Disney and bought me a pair of Mickey Mouse ears. I do still have these at home, but I decided then, at 11 years old, that this was going to be the first hat in my collection. Now, well over 50 years later, I have over 500 pieces of headwear. Of course, I couldn't bring them all today, but I brought a sampling of them. Hats have been around for a very long time. They sorry guys, stumbling a minute. They found a drawing on a cave wall in Thebes, Egypt, that dates back to 3100 BC, and it depicted a man wearing a conical-shaped hat. And then in 1991, if anybody remembers the discovery of Otzi the Iceman, Otzi was found thawing in the Swiss and Italian Alps along the border. He was found by some German tourists, and he is the most intact mummy found encased in ice. I mention him because he dates back to between 3100 and 3400 BC, and Otzi was found wearing a bearskin hat. So again, they've been around for a very long time. First, to protect us from the elements, the wind, the rain, the snow. Over time, they've come to represent fashion, fun. When my kids were growing up, this was always their favorite hat, because it did this. Of course,
John Higbee. John is a full-time professional yo-yo player. Not only has he demonstrated for various yo-yo companies, but he is one of the best-known professional yo-yo street performers. He has traveled the world during performances at festivals and has been on multiple national television shows, including the Guinness World Records, The Letterman Show, The Gong Show, and many others. He is a former World AP Yo-Yo Champion, and he has set 4 Guinness World Records. His artistic talents go well beyond just dexterity with the yo-yo, as he may be even better known in the yo-yoing community for his artwork on canvas, yo-yos, animated film productions, and other objects. He is known for being the creator of the cartoon character Mr. Yodel, and if you are a serious collector of yo-yos, we will undoubtedly have a piece of Higbee art in your collection. John Higbee, 2022 National Yo-Yo Hall of Fame inductee.
At this time, I'd like to introduce our next storyteller. Joe Fusco Jr. is a poet, a humorist, and a contributor to Worcester Magazine. He will offer a look at the, I guess we could call it a revolving door of neighbors he's encountered during his 30 years in the same house. Joe, the stage is yours.
So how you doing? Too loud? Sorry. Probably shouldn't have had that third drink. So I am the elder statesman of my neighborhood. My wife Cindy and I, we've lived in the same house for 30 years. We've raised 4 children in that home, and they are in the process of raising 9 of our grandchildren, all within 20 minutes of our house. So Cindy and I are finally empty nesters. And in the 30 years we've lived on Alvarado Avenue, we've had many different neighbors that have impacted our lives in many strange and wonderful ways. I'd like to tell you about 4 of them. Now, to the right of our house lives Paul. And Paul's lived next to us for 20 years. And Paul's a retired welder, and he's a kayak enthusiast. And Paul is very, very handy. Now, I am not handy. I have an adversarial relationship with all kinds of machinery. Lawnmowers, snow blowers, sump pumps, pool pumps, cars. I have neither the desire to fix them or do anything about them. And I think early on, Paul noticed my disdain for machinery. Because every time I would go in the back of my house and open up the hood of my car or the door to my garage, Paul would come over and he'd say, you know, can I help you with anything? And then I would just stare in utter amazement as Paul would actually fix things. And I would swear to Paul, I said, Paul, I'm going to learn how to fix things. But we both knew I was lying. we did. So once a month, I buy a 30-pack of Bud Light, Paul's favorite, and I bring it over to his porch, and we share a few beers. And it kind of eases my conscience. Our second neighbors I want to tell you about live right behind our house. And they've lived there for approximately 6.75 years. Now they are a large family, and a couple of their older are young adults now. And in the summertime, they like to wash their cars and play their music very loud. Now, I swear to God, I'm chilling in my purple Speedo in my above ground pool, You know, sipping a Tanqueray and tonic, listening to the Indigo Girls. Got my inflatable flamingo. And suddenly, the thump, thump, thump of their bass just destroys my karma. So I get out, I towel off, I mosey down behind the garage, you know, right to the wire fence that separates our properties. I get their attention, I say, please, please, can you just lower the volume? And they say, yes, they lower the volume. And I get back in the pool, I get comfortable again, and that thump, thump, thump just comes back with a vengeance. A couple years ago, one hot July day, I'm in there. They got their music going. I had enough. I went down to my cellar. I dusted off my old boom box. I put it behind the garage next to that fence that separates our properties. I took Barry Manilow's greatest hits CD, and I put Mandy. Oh, Mandy, oh, you came and you gave without taking, but I sent you away, blared over and over and over their thump, 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 till the neighbors behind our house surrendered and lowered the volume. And this incident taught me a valuable life lesson, that sometimes when things get down, you just gotta barrel your way through. Now my third little incident with neighbors involves neighbors who live 2 houses to the left of us. It's a young couple, they have a couple of young kids, John and Steph. And a beautiful house, they keep their lawn very well manicured, have a nice garden. But my wife and I were walking by it a few weeks ago, and I noticed a for sale sign on their lawn. And Steph was out there in her garden. I said, Steph, what's going on? Why are you moving? And she told us that John's parents had given them 4 chickens from their house in Maine. And they put the chickens in the backyard, and they love the chickens, and their kids love the chickens. One of the neighbors squealed to Worcester Animal Control. And they told them they had to get rid of the chickens. So that's why they're moving. You know, I was outraged. I was just outraged. Before they bought that house, 4 pre-med students at UMass rented it, and it was party every weekend. You know, and besides, with all the economic and social turmoil going on in Worcester, with gang shootings, with COVID, with this construction everywhere, you would think 4 chickens in a backyard would fly under the radar. I'm not the most empathetic person. You can ask my wife. I'm just not. And most of my favorite animals, they're on my dinner plate. But as the elder statesman of Alvarado Avenue, I felt I needed to do something. So like an old Mickey Mantle, I stepped up to the plate. I told Steph, you can have the 4 chickens come and stay in our backyard. They can hide in our backyard. I said, we're an old white couple who've lived here for 30 years. No one bothers us. And Steph looked at me, and she smiled. And she invited us in for lunch. And it was egg salad. And it was delicious. And a couple of days later, when we walked by their house on that well-manicured lawn, that for sale sign was gone. Now, my final story involves Cindy and I walking. We like to walk the neighborhood. And this happened, really when COVID was really tough, maybe April, May of 2020. And we're walking up Upper Alvarado Avenue, and we go by this apartment complex. And in the apartment complex, right in the doorway, there's a young man, a large young man. And as I'm walking by, he shouts at me, he goes, "Hey, put your mask on." already had kind of a tough day. I just retired, didn't know how money was going to go, and stuff like that. And I just kind of snapped. And I looked at him and I said, hey, mind your own goddamn business. Just my wife and I, we're walking by ourselves. Shut up. And I looked at my wife like, and we walk up about half a block. Cindy stops and she looks at me and says, he's challenged, right? He lives with his mom in one of the apartments. And I said, oh, shit. A few days later, I'm walking up Upper Alvarado by the same apartment complex, and I see the young man. He's in one of the patios. And I wave and I say, hey, how you doing? And he kind of looks, that's a crazy old guy. I said, how you doing? I said, I'm sorry I went off the other day. I was having a bad day. I said, I want to apologize. What's your name? He said, Ben. I said, oh, Ben. I said, take care. He smiled at me. He waved back. I felt kind of good as I continued my walk. So that, ladies and gentlemen, are the 4 stories about my neighbors. And I think you can see that as the elder statesman of Alvarado Avenue, I've grown through these experiences. I've learned to be passive as necessary with Paul, so he can do shit for me. I've learned to be aggressive, but musical, with my neighbors behind our house. I've learned to be contrite with empathetic with Steph and John and the 4 chickens. And finally, I've learned to be contrite with my new buddy, Ben. There's an old rock and roll song by Dire Straits that says, we are all brothers in arms. Just make sure if your dog poops on my lawn, you pick it up. Thank you.
Everybody over there singing. You come home and you're lost in the evening. I wish we could talk, but somehow we never do.
This, and I can't wait to go. We're gonna mash potato to a jukebox tune. Park your car neath the August moon. We're on vacation till the start of the fall. V-A-C-A-T-I-O-N. We're gonna have a ball. V-A-C-A-T-I-O-N. We're gonna have a ball. You should have fallen. stay watching the moonlight on Cape Cod, babe. You should have fallen in love with old Cape Cod. You should have fallen in love. You should have fallen in love with old Cape Cod. Every time I kiss your lips, my mind starts to wander. And if all my dreams come true, I know you feel the same way too. Oh, I love you more today than yesterday. Oh, and as much as tomorrow. I love you more today than yesterday. But darling, half as much as tomorrow. Every day's a new day. Every time I love you. Every day's a new way. Every time I love you. Every day's a new day. Oh, when I love you. Every day's a new way. Oh, when I love you. Oh. Thank you. I thought that I was over you, but it's true, so true. I love you even more than I did before. But darling, what can I do? For you don't love me, and I'll always be crying over you, crying over you. Yes, now you're gone, and from this moment on, I'll be crying, 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 crying. Norman is my only love. Norman's all I'm thinking of. Norman gives me all his love and kiss and hug and love me darling. Norman, ooh, Norman, ooh, Norman, Norman, my love. Thank you. 7, that's the time we leave at 7. I'll be waiting up for heaven, counting every mile of railroad track that takes me back. Never thought my heart could be so yearning. Why did I decide to roam? Gotta make this sentimental journey, sentimental journey home, sentimental journey home, sentimental journey home. Thank you. Hold on till the end, and that's what I intend to do. I'm hopelessly devoted to you. Oh, no, there's nowhere to hide since you pushed me outside. I'm dead in my head, hopelessly devoted to you. Hopelessly devoted to you. Hopelessly devoted to you. Thank you. I was dancing with my darling to the Tennessee waltz when an old friend I happened to see. I introduced her to my loved one, and while they were dancing, my friend stole my sweetheart from me. I remember the night and the Tennessee waltz. Now I know just how much I have lost. Yes, I lost my little darling the night they were playing the beautiful Tennessee waltz.
Every dance with the guy gives you the eye, let him hold you tight. You can smile, every smile for the man, held your hand in the pebble light. But don't forget who's taking you home, and in his arms you gotta be. So darling, save the last dance for me. Oh, know that the music is fine, like sparkling wine, go and have your fun. Laugh and sing while we're apart, so give your heart to anyone. And don't forget who's taking you home, and in his arms you gotta be. So darling, save the last dance for me. Baby, don't you know I love you so? Can't you feel it when we touch? I will never, never let you go. Love you oh so much. You can dance or go and carry on until the night is gone and it's time to go. If he asks, say, while we're apart, don't give your heart to anyone. And don't forget who's taking you home, and whose arms you gotta be. So darling, save the last dance for me. So don't forget who's taking you home, and in whose arms you gotta be. So darling, save the last dance for me. Save the last dance for me. Save the last dance for me. Oh, I wish I were in Atlanta concert. Old times there are not forgotten. Look away, look away, look away. Dixieland. Sing it, fellas. Oh, I wish I was in Dixie, away, away. In Dixieland I'll take my stand to live and die in Dixie. Boy, Dixieland, where I was born, early Lord, one frosty morning. Look away, oh look away, Dixieland. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. You know your daddy is bound to die. And all my trials, Lord, will soon be over.
Hey, it's Cruiser. Back with my catch of the week, Sam Luke Chase, who's from the South Shore, and you have your own recording studio, huh?
I do. That's where I do all my new recordings, right at home.
That's awesome. And you play all the instruments? And
I do all the instruments. Some of the music I have coming out, I did bring some friends in to play some bass and some trombone on it, but for the most part, yeah, I play all the instruments.
Wow, that's awesome. And do you have new music that you're putting out soon?
I've got a song coming out like within the next couple weeks, and the song I'm going to play next is something that's I'm looking forward to putting out for the summer.
Excellent. We'll be looking for it on your website, Sam Luke Chase.
SamLukeChase.com, and all this music will be out on Spotify and all the
awesome
big guys, I guess.
And what's this one called?
This is called Simple.
Sam Luke Chase, my catch of the week.
It was a warm September evening. We were laying out in the yard. The sun was shining through the maple tree as the kids rode their little cars. That 2-month summer season was coming to an end. It reminds me of that simple life we lived as little kids. It's hard to find the time these days to just be in our lives. Just close your eyes and bring yourself back to a simple way of life in a simple place and time. I hold these memories in this simple heart of mine. We'd be down the beach till sunset, always cutting dinner close. I think that's why I love that simple life the most. There were people out on the front porch, always a driveway full of cars. Just grab a seat and roast a mellow tree and look up at the stars. And always laughter at the table, to peel a dozen ears of corn. My oh, these kids around, what a special place to be born. And some folks, they keep busy while we always just hung out. I close my eyes and bring myself back to a simple way of life in a simple place and time. I hold these memories in this simple heart of mine. Always a gathering by the fire in that old house on the coast. Ooh, I think that's why I love that simple life the most. Sunday family dinner never lacked in energy, and singing that old birthday song in 12-part harmony. But that's the beauty of this moment as I take a look around at the laughter and the love we share in this simple South Shore town. Well, it's a simple way of life in a simple place and time. Well, I hold these memories in the simple heart of mine. I'm playing DJ in the kitchen, rocking out to whipping post. Ooh, I think that's why I love that simple life the most. Well, it's a simple way of life. Simple way of life.
her clothes to bed, puts on her makeup, brushes her long blonde hair, and then she asks me, do I look alright? And I say yes, you look wonderful tonight. Go to the party, everyone turns to see this beautiful lady that's walking around with me. And then she'd ask me, do you feel alright? I say yes, I feel wonderful tonight. I feel wonderful because I see the love light in your eyes, and the wonder of it all, that you just don't realize how much I love you. It's time to go home now, and I've got an aching head, so I give her the car keys. She helps me to bed, and then I tell her, as I turn off the light, say, my darling, you are wonderful tonight. Say, my darling, you are wonderful tonight. Thank you very, very much. I'm not okay, barely getting by, losing track of days, losing sleep at night. I'm not okay, hanging on the rails. So if I say I'm fine, just know I learned to hide it well. I know I can't be the only one who's holding on for dear life. God knows I know when it's all said and done, I'm not okay, but it's all gonna be alright. It's not okay, but we're all gonna be alright. Woke up today, almost stayed in bed, had the devil on my back, voices in my head. Some days it ain't all bad, some days it all gets worse, some days I swear I'm better off laying in that dirt. I know I can't be the only one who's holding on for dear life. God knows I know when it's all said and done, I'm not okay, but it's all gonna be alright. It's not okay, but we're all gonna be alright, gonna be alright. tide. The pain will wash away in the holy water tide, and we all gonna be alright. I know I can't be the only one who's holding on for dear life. God knows, I know when it's all said and done, I'm not okay, but it's all gonna be alright. It's not okay, but we're all gonna be alright. I'm not okay, but it's all gonna be alright.
who's to say what's impossible will they forget? This world keeps spinning and with each new day I can feel a change in everything. And as the surface breaks, reflections fade, but in some ways they remain the same. And as my mind begins to spread its wings, there's no stopping curiosity. I'm gonna turn the whole thing upside down. I'll find the things they say just can't be found. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, and younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road. I don't mind spending every day out on your corner in the pouring rain. Look for the girl with a broken smile, ask her if she wants to stay a while, and she will be loved. Yeah, she will be loved. Yeah, she will. Gonna put the world away for a minute, pretend I don't live in it. Sunshine's gonna wash my blues away. Had sweet love but lost it. She got too close, so far, and now I'm lost in the world trying to find me a better way. And now I'm knee deep in the water somewhere, got the blue sky breeze blowing wind through my hair. Only worry in the world is the tide gonna reach my chair. Riding on the city of New Orleans, with Illinois Central Monday morning rain. 15 cars and 15 restless riders, with 3 conductors and 25 sacks of mail. All along that southbound Odyssey, train pulls out of Kankakee. She rolls along through houses, farms, and fields, passing trains that got no name, freight yards full of old black men, with the graveyards of them rusted automobiles. Good morning, America, now how are ya? I said, don't you know me? 'Cause I'm your native son. 'Cause I'm that train they call the city of New Orleans. I've been gone 500 miles, the day is done.
Go. This is for Boston. Tell you a story all about my town. Hey, big bad story, baby. It's all about Beantown. Yeah, down by the river, down by the banks of the river Shawls. That's where it's happening. find me, along with lovers, buggers, and thieves. But I love that dirty water. Boston, you're my home. Hey! Well, frustrated women have to be in by 12 o'clock. And that's a shame. I'm a wishing and a hoping that just once those doors were in love. I love that dirty water. Boston, you're my home. You're my home. I love that dirty water. Boston, you're my home.
Ooh.
take you down, 'cause I'm going to strawberry fields. Nothing is real and nothing to get hung about. Strawberry fields forever. Living is easy with eyes closed. Misunderstanding all you see. It's getting hard to be someone, but it all works out. It doesn't matter much to me. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to strawberry fields. Nothing is real and nothing to get hung about. Strawberry fields forever. No one I think is in my tree. I mean, it must be high or low. That is, you can't, you know, tune in, but it's alright. That is, I think it's not too bad. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to strawberry fields. Nothing is real and nothing to get hung about. Strawberry fields forever. Always know, sometimes think it's me, but I know when it's a dream. I think I know me, yes, but it's all wrong. That is, I think I disagree. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to strawberry fields. Nothing is real and nothing to get hung about. Strawberry fields forever. Strawberry fields forever. Strawberry fields forever. Strawberry fields forever.
Bells are ringing, people everywhere. Sounds of the season filling up the air. We're all getting ready to celebrate with great expectation. I just can't wait. So string up the lights and trim off the tree. There's so much to take in for you and me. Fill up the stockings and turn the lights low. I'll be waiting here under the mistletoe. Christmas. It's rolling around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. Well, I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. Well, people keep on going on down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me so. Always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. I'll bet there's rich folks eating in a fancy tiny car. They're probably drinking coffee, Lord, and smoking big cigars. But I know I had it coming. Well, I know I can't be. Yeah, but that train just keeps on moving, and that's what's torture to me. Let's hit it again, y'all. It's rolling round the bend. Lord, I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when long stuff goes from prison. And time keeps dragging on. Yeah, but the people keep on moving all down the side and yeah, but them degrees keep on moving all down the side and well, I'm stuck in this godforsaken prison now. And I don't care if I do die all alone.
Tempted by your honey, found my way into your heart. And the more I stuck around, the less I felt that I could fly away. Life's too short to pass by your sweetness, and I want to stay for the rest of my days and hum along to every note of your sound. Now we write our story, and I can't wait to fill the pages with all the things we've left to do. Life's too short to pass by your sweetness, and I wanna stay for the rest of my days and hum along to every note of your song.
It makes me just feel like dying. 'Cause baby, something beautiful's dying. You've lost that love and feeling. Whoa, that love and feeling. Bring back that love and feeling. Never turn on. Baby, baby, I get down on my knees for you. If you would only love me like you used to, yeah. We had a love found every day. So don't let us slip away. I said, baby, I'm begging you please. I need your love, so bring it on back, you've got to bring back that love and feeling. Oh, that love and feeling. Bring back that love and feeling. Now it's gone. Bring back that love and feeling. Oh, that love and feeling. Bring back that love and feeling.
Thank you. I love that song. I'm going to do an early hit by the Rolling Stones. Kind of a mellow one. We'll do some more upbeat ones a little bit later, but this one's called Play with Fire. Some diamonds, and you got your pretty clothes, and the chauffeur drives your car. You let everybody know, but don't you play with me, 'cause you're playing with fire. Mother, she's an heiress, owns a clock in St. John's Wood, and your father with her, if he only could. But don't you play with me, 'cause you're playing with fire. Now you've got some diamonds, you have got some others, but you better watch your step, girl, or start living with your mother. But don't you play with me, 'cause you're playing with fire. So don't you play with me, 'cause you're playing.
Love to me, dream until then I go to sleep and dream again. That's the only thing to do till all my loving dreams come true. Because I want a girl to call my own. I wanna dream of her so I don't have to dream alone. Dream of her so I don't have to
your hands to yourself, Tommy.
Why don't you hit me with your best shot? Hit me with your best shot. Fire away. Come on with me, come on, you don't fight fair.
And she's loaded with that body, I just know it. And she's holding her in his arms late at night. You know I always said I am Jesse's girl. And I always said I am Jesse's girl.
You were working as a waitress in this cocktail bar. When I met you, I picked you up, shook you up, turn you around, and turn you into someone new. I knew that all you got the world at your feet. Success has been easy for you, but don't forget it's me who put you where you are now, and I can put you back down too. Don't you want me? You know I don't believe it when I hear that you don't see me. Don't you want me? You know I don't believe it when I say that you don't need me. It's much too late to fight. You think you change your mind? You better change it back away before we sorry. Don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh, don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh, I was working as a waitress in this cocktail bar. That much is true. But even though I knew I'd find a much better place, either with or without you, the finest I've had have been such good times. I still love you, but now I think it's time I live my life on my own. It's just what I must do. Don't you want me? You know I can't believe it when I hear that you won't see me. Don't you want me? You know I don't believe it when I hear that you won't see me. It's much too late to find. You think you change your mind? You better change it back away before we sorry. Don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh, don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh. Don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh, don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh, don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh, don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh, don't you want me, baby? Ladies and gentlemen.
It's where I found Jesus. It's where I wrecked my first car, tore it all to pieces. I'll never found it like your love.
We know you're in the back there.
destination, but alas and alack, I need some compensation to get back in the black. Take the morning paper from the top of the stack, read the situation from the front to the back. The only job that's open takes a man with an axe, so put it right back on the stack. Jack, choo-choo, choo-choo, boogie, woo-woo, woo-woo, boogie, choo-choo, choo-choo, boogie. Take me right back to the track.
What she said in the back of my truck bed. As I was getting buzzed on suds on some backcountry road. We were flying high, fine as wine, having ourselves a country seal time, and we were going just as far as she let me go. But her evaluation of my cowboy reputation had me begging for salvation all night long. So I took her out, King Frog, introduced her to my old bird dog. We sang every Willie Nelson song there was, and we made love. And I sang up my horse, and I rode to the city. I made her have a noise, 'cause the roads are all so pretty. Riding up and down Broadway, and I always want to roll into the city. Save a horse, ride a cowboy. Everybody say, save a horse, ride a cowboy. Save a horse,
Wish I was in Bowling Green, sitting in the air. One around my pillow wife, the other around my dear, the other around my dear. Bowling Green, good old Bowling Green. If you see that man of mine, tell him once for me. Oh, if you see that man of mine, I'll set him free. I'll set him free. Bowling Green, good old Bowling Green. If I was a bumblebee floating in the air, I'd flutter down to my true love's side, touch him if you dare. I'd touch him if you dare. Bowling Green, good old Bowling Green. I travel around this whole wide world, I travel on my own. Lord, I ramble around this whole wide world, I ain't got no home, I ain't got no home. Bowling Green, good old Bowling Green. Bowling Green, good old Bowling Green.
So this next song, it's a cover song, but it has a fun story behind it. So, a couple years ago, we had just started performing this and we introduced it into our set, and we were playing at a show that our grandparents were at. And, you know, we got through the show, finished, our grandparents come running up to the side of the stage, and my grandfather, he has tears in his eyes, and he's like, "Girls, that song you wrote is so incredible. You wrote it about that story I told you. I'm so proud of you." And we're all looking at each other like, we didn't play any new songs that we wrote. So we're like, "Pop, what song are you talking about?" And he goes, "The song about the hole in the bottle." And we played a real quick game of nose goes to see who had to tell him that we did not write that song. But I don't remember who lost that, but we know he's with us here tonight. So this is for him. It's called Hole in the Bottle.
It ain't my fault, so don't blame me. I swear I just came here to unwind and have a drink. The way it looks ain't what you think. Well, this Cabernet's a way of finishing on me. There's a hole in the bottle, leaking all this wine. It's already empty and it ain't even supper time. But ain't no, I don't miss him. In fact, it slipped my mind. There's a hole in the bottle. I keep my cool, I play by all rules. I
y'all.